Thank you for tuning in. My name is Don McKay. This is a brand new show here at Radioonfire called Her Take, where we're going to get a woman's perspective on some trending topics. I'm joined by Courtney.
Hello.
Glenda Star.
Hello.
Ashley Monroe.
Hello.
How are y'all doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Alright, so real quick, everybody get their social media, start with you.
Okay, you can find me at Dashin Beauty, DASHIN_beauty.
You can find me at Beautiful Glenda, BEAUTIFUL GLENDA.
You can find me at The Mic Slayer, THAMIC_Slayer.
Alright, ladies, so as far as this public battle between Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, who's winning?
I don't think there's a winner per se. I think it's more so you gotta just look at both ends of the angle. Like, Nicki won in the rap game, period. Like, you can't take that away from her. However, Cardi hot. Like, you can't. Cardi is hot right now, and Nicki is feeling the fire. And yeah, no, both of them won in their own way. Both of them won.
Okay.
Me personally, I think it's too soon to say who won. Right now, this whole feud became so big because of a fight, but no one is taking into consideration how it came to that point. At the end of the day, behind the scene is like, oh, Nicki does this, Nicki does that, Nicki said this and Nicki said that to get Cardi to her ground to come off her throne and come out her character. But at the same time, Nicki is also viewed as that person who, she's a legend to a lot of people because she's been out for so long. Everyone's in love with all her greatest hits, and she don't do no wrong in no one's eyes. But at the end of the day, she is the same person who say what she wants on the low and she sits pretty. So right now it's just like, I think to determine that, let's go with the next song that's going to drop. And let's continue to see Cardi B prosper because she is big right now. And I think that's one of the things that's causing this beef. Nicki don't want to see no one in front of her. So it's just like, Cardi, don't come off your throne. Don't get out of character. Continue to hit them where it hurts. And that's your music. That's just me.
My take on it, I feel as though Nicki doesn't want no competition, and you have to realize for the last 8 to 10 years she been out, she had no competition. She just been by herself. So now you have a hot young girl coming out for as Cardi. Nicki, I'm not really a fan of either, but I won't say that they don't make good music. Now, Nicki definitely pokes the bear. I feel as though she's one of those kids that do things to you on the low, then when your mother catch you, oh, wait a minute, I ain't do nothing. She's definitely that.
Right.
Because there's no reason that Cardi would have exploded like that at a show. Nobody's going to come out of character like that at a show for no reason.
And we also have to think about karma. Nicki is getting it now. And
Yeah,
she
is.
does not like that. Like, that karma is coming back. And it's
What karma?
I'm sorry, the Kim karma.
Yeah.
Going behind people's back, the radio DJs karma, because they sick of her now, and they got a voice because of social media and the internet. They can't get fired like back in the day. It's just so, she got a lot of karma coming.
And I know Kim sit back.
Laughing.
And that's the thing, Nicki was smart when she came out. Nicki was out for a long time before she became big, but she came out when Kim was already out of her season, Remy was locked up, the Brat was nowhere to, respect to the Brat. Brat wasn't in the scene like that.
She was locked up,
so was she?
Yeah.
Oh, well, she wasn't nowhere to be found. So just like, she came and she collabed with the hottest rappers at the time, and she blew up.
Young Money was hot.
She was making songs that I didn't even understand what she was saying, but it was good because she had a good beat, she had a good collab with somebody. And now that someone like Cardi, she speaks in her music. Like, she talks to her fans, she talks to her fan base. So that's the difference where their styles is different, but it's hot with Cardi. And Nicki, like you said, she don't want to see nobody in front of her. She's used to being that person at the top, the go-to person and everything. So competition is definitely.
And then on one interview, I remember she was saying, oh, these new girls coming in, they don't give me any recognition. You done sat here and diss Kim with how many of your songs?
Right.
And you sat here, I never said nothing about her. I'm her biggest fan.
Right.
Now, like I said, now you got Cardi out, and I feel like Cardi probably was a Nicki fan.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it's that jealousy.
It's the jealousy, yes.
Yeah.
Well, Drake and Meek Mill have been able to bury the hatchet. Drake has been bringing Meek Mill out on shows. He brought him out to Philly show. He brought him out in Boston. Do you think one day we're going to see these two girls be able to come together and bring each other out on stage and hug on stage? Or
It would be phony. Nicki don't seem like the type who really want to be friends with anymore, because there's been plenty times where she could have made up with people. People been over it, and she don't want to do it. Because I'm telling you, when you hear people talk about her, like how she is behind the scenes, when we don't see her, she seems very vindictive. She seems, I mean, it's not somebody I want to be around.
I don't trust anyway. Even with the Safari thing, how do you been with that man all them years like that?
Yes.
Nobody knew about this man. Then you dog him, and then you talk about him. You let your new dude talk about him. I don't trust women like that anyway.
Yeah, I do think it would be phony, because with Nicki, she just comes off as a shady person. With Cardi, she's cutthroat real.
Yeah.
She done been through too much in her life, and she's very vocal about that. So once you cross that line of disrespecting her, and then you go to the point of disrespecting her family, it ain't no coming back. And I don't think anything can hatch that.
Exactly.
I don't.
And she definitely told, Cardi already told you, if we beef together, we gonna be forever. So there's that. I don't see no. No, I don't see it.
who had the knot on their head? I don't remember which one had the knot.
You tried it.
Cardi had the knot.
But not from Nicki though.
Yeah, I know. The
Not
security accidentally did it.
And that don't mean she lost.
It don't. Because let me tell you, that Bronx is coming out real strong. See,
Yes.
Nicki far removed from the Bronx. She been removed like
Nicki's
15
from
years.
Queens.
I mean, Queens, yeah, sorry. She far removed from Queens. It's been probably over 20 years that she been out of Queens. Cardi just got from the Bronx yesterday.
Right.
She got to take that home.
Exactly.
10 years from now, who's going to still be around?
Go ahead.
I think if Cardi stays on a focused path, she could prosper.
Oh, cool.
Because I do think if she doesn't continue to go to these big events and throw shoes and stuff, like, sit pretty and make your money, collect that bag, because that's what the motive is right now. You can't be letting someone like Nicki, because that's what she feed off of, and she's going to continue to do that. It's not even worth throwing no shoe, because you're going to catch an assault charge. You're going to be where Remy Ma was a few years ago, and then you're going to give Nicki more power to continue to do what she's doing.
Yeah, I don't think neither will be here. I think Cardi's gonna be in a whole nother place. I think she's gonna be around. I think she's gonna be a whole nother place, but Nicki out of here. Like Nicki ain't gonna be here in 10
No,
years.
she got left. She came out goofy. She came out talking silly.
And she's still
When I
goofy,
first
still
heard, I
silly.
thought she was Wayne. I'm telling you, I did not. I thought she was a Lil Wayne, and then she changed her style up again. So I don't know what's next, where she can go after this.
Well, she doesn't involve in her music. Like, it's still the same. You had Bad Breakup. You could speak about that on the Queen album. Nope, she didn't. You had another Bad Breakup. You could have talked about that. You could have talked about how you maybe slept with probably somebody you wanted a long time. Now, I hear you, girl. Listen, I would too. I mean, she just had a lot of stuff that happened that she probably never spoke about. I mean, she could have talked about that brother too. On a level.
Nobody want to talk about that.
She could have talked about like somebody, because she believes he's innocent.
Wow. I don't know about that.
She could have. She
Thank
believes
y'all
he's
for y'all
innocent.
take on this. We'll be back tomorrow. Goodness gracious. With more topics. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Let us know your thoughts in the comment section.